Welcome to Soul Infused Monday. Every week on Mondays at 9 a.m. Pacific time, 12 p.m. Eastern time, I'm here to help and support you to create an incredible week. And if you're new to my show, if you're new to me, this is a show that I do every week. My name is Sonia Bueno de la Torre. I am here to support and help you to love and trust yourself, to know and love who you are so you can live a life you want. So today it's all about you. It's about being selfish. What about you? And over the next couple of weeks, I'm going to use this topic because it's very prominent right now in my community. It's always a hot topic, especially for women, because we are differently conditioned and programmed also from an evolutionary standpoint. So today it's all about you. What does it mean to take care of yourself without feeling guilty? What does it mean to put yourself first? And over the next 4 weeks, I'm going to break it down to some of the most important pieces. And I also chose to do that because I'm running currently my self-love bootcamp, and I always address the topic of self-care and boundaries. So I'm using this as well to support you guys. So who is here live? Click the like and love button so I know you're there. Leave a comment below, and if you're watching the replay, leave a comment below as well so I know that you are here. And be interactive, engage. This is an incredible opportunity for you to have an insight, to have a breakthrough, to shift your energy. So the more you engage and the more you're present, the more you will get out of this. For the next 20 minutes, focus, be present, remove any distractions, and allow yourself to put yourself first, right here, right now. And taking care of yourself is not being selfish. Okay, so before I jump even further in, because it's a little bit of a controversial topic sometimes, where are you right now in your life watching this, when you're live or on the replay? Do you feel you're setting healthy boundaries, you're good with self-care, you feel good about it? Or are you one of many who feels I'm doing so much, I want to have more quality time for myself, I want to take more time for myself, I want to have a more balanced, fulfilled life, but I feel guilty, or I don't know how to do it, and I don't want to neglect my family, my friends. So where are you? Just tune in for a moment for yourself. Where are you with this topic? And dare to comment in the comment section so that I can support you even further. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Darlene. Hi, Natalie. Hi, Emily. Good morning. Good morning. Happy that you're here. Yeah, take a moment to tune in. So I want to clarify or define what I mean when I use the word selfish, because sometimes, and different people associate it with different things. And then I sometimes get certain comments and I realize, okay, let me first define what I'm talking about. And when I say be selfish, what it doesn't mean, I'm not talking about that narcissistic need of it only being about yourself and you not caring about anyone else, that you don't consider anyone else, that you don't literally give a shit about what other people feel, think, and do, because that's most likely not you. And I don't think the women in my community and also the men have that attitude. So being selfish does not mean that you don't care about anyone else. I'll give you an example. So imagine you are on a boat or on a cruise and the ship is sinking and there is a 4-person lifeboat and you are responsible for this 4-person lifeboat, and you would not let anyone into this boat, and you would just take this boat just for yourself to rescue yourself and not anyone else. I'm not talking about this level of selfishness. That's for me not being selfish. That's just being, more, I don't even find a word for that. So when I talk about selfish, I mean that you put yourself first in certain occasions, that you take care of yourself, and that you, as much as you take care of others, you allow yourself to take care of yourself first as well. And it's really about you considering your own needs while you also take care of others. So it's not about neglecting your family or your friends or being rude or not caring. It's the opposite. However, what I see is that this balance is on the other side, and I was one of them too. Is like, especially women, we are programmed from evolutionary perspective even, because we give birth, we bear the children, and we are responsible to let them grow and to basically Jesus, I don't come up with the word, to guarantee our procreation and our species as a human being. And so there's a lot of power in it. However, we are so conditioned and programmed, instinctual, that it doesn't serve us anymore. Our world's changed, and it's not about, you know, not taking care of themselves, but it's not serving you anymore. Especially, I have a lot of women that come to me and feel, I give, and when I want to do something for myself, I feel guilty. Or when I say no, I feel guilty. I feel bad. Can you resonate with that? Who in here who is watching right now or on the replay, have you ever felt, or do you still feel sometimes, that when you actually want to say no, you either don't even say no, or if you do, you feel guilty. It makes you feel bad. Who can resonate to this? Let me know. I want to know if I'm landing here. And then also, if you have questions, let me know. Yes. Dolly says, neglect of others isn't too critical, not much family around. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, I'm working on asking for what I need. Yes, working for, yeah. And there's so many components to this, so I'm only gonna scratch the surface here today, but let me know if you resonate with that you do wanna be more caring for yourself. You want to do more of the things you wanna do, and you want to feel good about it, and some way you do feel actually guilty. So we're going to address that within the next few weeks. And the first thing that I want to say today, and I'm trying to emphasize, to really, even on a conscious level, to readdress the notion of selfish is bad. Because what's holding us back from taking care of ourselves? What's holding us back from putting ourselves first? What's holding us back from not feeling good about it is the programming, and also including beliefs, certain beliefs and certain fears, woundings, and I'm gonna mention a few. So if we are programmed a certain way, there will be a belief, either selfish, to be selfish is bad. If I'm selfish, I will be abandoned. If I'm selfish, I'm gonna be rejected. So the fears come in, fear of rejection, fear of abandonment, fear of, judgment, rejection, abandonment, all of that. So there's so much fear around that even though consciously you might think, hey, this is not good for me, I don't want to do it, but I will say yes. So it's an unconscious process. And those beliefs are really running. So being selfish is not necessarily bad. I would even say it's necessary to be a good caregiver. So it's not only even about it not being bad, it's actually healthy, and you want to have that in balance. And the feeling guilty part of it often comes with the certain belief and the certain fear that's underneath. Okay? Does that make sense, guys? Are you with me? Let me know. I always love when you engage. So here's one thing. You're not going to resolve this overnight, and we're not going to resolve that in the next 10 minutes. However, you can make, through a mindset shift, through a decision, through a commitment, difference in your life. For sake to see, taking care of yourself is not being selfish necessarily, and or you can associate selfishness not necessarily with bad. If I use the word selfish, for me, it is not bad at all. I mean, people say to me, Sonia, you're selfish. It's like, yeah, I'm okay with that because I am selfish. And sometimes more than other days. I am very generous. I'm very loving. I'm very caring. I give a lot. And at the same time, I'm very clear and very good that with boundaries and saying no, and I'm not available. And I didn't get there overnight either. It took me a long time. And I've shared with you in the past quite a few of my stories where I endured as a total people pleaser things that weren't healthy for me. So I'm with you. There's no judgment, there's no blame, and there's no rush. It's a process. It's a letting it sink in. What if being selfish is a good thing? Especially when you are on the like on the other side of the spectrum. You know, you don't want to be here totally narcissistic. I don't care about anyone else. You are not, because you wouldn't even be here right now watching this if you would be there. So I'm not even going to spend time there. You are most likely more on the other side, that you give too much, that you often say yes to things that you want to say no, and you have a hard time setting boundaries that actually work. So, and today the invitation is to change that perspective, to change the mindset, and to really be clear, hey, putting myself first, taking care of myself, honoring that even, or even accepting that that's okay, and to really shift that into it's a positive, it's a good thing, it's a healthy thing. Taking care of myself is a good thing. Taking care of myself is not being selfish, as long as selfishness means that's something bad. I even invite you to really reframe this word completely. And here's the truth. Here's the truth. Everybody is selfish. Everybody is selfish on some level, because our unconsciously, instinctually, evolutionary, like whatever we want to call it, our biggest intention is to survive, right? We don't live in the ages anymore that, you know, we have to be scared that there's coming a big tiger eating us up or anything. Our life is different. We don't have to be in a constant fight or flight response, but often we are still programmed like that. So it's really about, how does that apply to me now? And everybody's selfish in some way. It's normal. What if you would just accept that as not something bad? It's like, it's really about the balance. It's about you being able and having the choice. It's about freedom, and it's about choice. You have a choice. You don't have to do it how I do it. You don't even have to agree with me. However, I would love for you to have the conscious choice to make a decision upon what you really want to do versus only out of programming and fear. And I'm going to say that again, because this is important. It's not about you agreeing and doing it the same way that I'm teaching. It's about you having a conscious freedom, a choice, that you make decisions out of what feels right for you deep inside, that it's healthy, and it's not just because it's programmed or a belief or a fear. Does that make sense? Am I landing here? I'm here a few more minutes, and if you have questions, let me know. It brings up shame. Yes, shame is a big, hi Melissa, by the way, happy to have you here. Shame is a big thing that I talk about a lot. Yes, you're ready. Yeah, put yourself first. I love this. I love it. Yeah. Jill, hi Jill, Pamela. Okay, all is good here. Meng landing. Okay, good. So for this week, just for this week, for this coming week, for the next 7 days until next Monday, because I would highly recommend you come for the next 4 weeks, because they will build up on the same topic. And next week, I'm going to talk about why everyone wins when you put yourself first. So next week, it's all about that. But for now, for the next 7 days, what I invite you to do is to really tune into, what is my belief system around this? What is my mindset around this? What do I think when I'm thinking of being selfish? What if you, for the next week, just be a little bit more selfish? Just a little bit more. I can tell you I've been doing this work for over 20 years for myself. I've been teaching this for over 15 years now. And over the hundreds and hundreds of women, even men, but women have this conditioning more. So today it's a little bit more based on that. I have yet to find those who are on the other side of the spectrum. Most everyone tells me, oh my God, I give, and I still feel bad if I take time for myself. So you're most likely really so out of balance. So allow yourself for this week. What if I would be more selfish today? What if I would put myself first in this moment? You don't even have to do it all day long. Like, even if you take 10% of your time, of your day to take care of you, 10%, you still have 90%, 10%, 90%, 10%, 90%, that you're still there for others. So wherever you are, it doesn't matter if you are totally new to this and being selfish for you, it's like, oh my God, I cannot even imagine, or you're kind of pretty good in the middle and you're setting boundaries already, but you want to get better at it, or you are a rock star boundary setter. Practice this week. Tune in every day for the next 7 days. When you make a decision, am I saying yes because I really want to? Or am I saying yes because of my fears, my beliefs, my programming? And don't worry about fixing it this week. Don't worry about, do I feel guilty or not? Because here's the truth. Here's the reality of it. You will feel bad either way if you don't do it. So if there's something you don't want to do and you say yes to it, you will feel bad on some level. If you say no, you might feel bad on some level because you feel guilty, or you don't know how to express it, or you're not doing it very gracefully. But the result is you're going to feel bad either way. Because you cannot feel good, really good, if you do something that you actually don't want to do. So if you're going to feel bad either way on some level, why not choosing the path that will say yes to you? Because every time you say yes to something that you don't want to do, you say no to yourself. So who is here with me for the next 7 days? For the next 7 days, what if you simply ask the question, to explore it, you be playful with it. It's not going to happen overnight, but you set the intention, you set in motion. You will need to do some more deeper inner work if setting boundaries is an issue or fear and guilt is an issue. But the goal is really for you to feel good about yourself, taking care about yourself without feeling guilty. And that will take a little while. So if you are watching this live or on the replay, take a moment and tune in. Will I commit for the next 7 days to put myself a little bit more first and to tune in, what is this what I actually want? And just practice. And if you only say one time more often no, when we talk about this later about saying no and boundaries more in detail, just imagine what that could do for you just within the next week. So if you're on with this, if you are in, if you want to do this, just write in the comment section, yes, I'm in. Yes, I'm in. I'm in for the next 7 days to change my belief system, or to allow myself, to give myself permission to see as being selfish as a good thing, as a taking care of myself, as saying yes to myself, as to say yes to my needs, and putting myself first. So if you are with me for this for 7 days, and you're not doing this for me, obviously, I'm not going to control if you do it, but I am supporting you to do it. So leave a comment below saying, yes, I'm in. And do it now. Don't be shy, don't hold back, but also only do it if you're committed for the next 7 days. Who is in? Sarah is in. Pamela, yes, I will commit. Yes, Emily's in. Melissa is in. I'm in for next 7 days. Fantastic. So because you're doing this today here with me for the next 7 days, the next thing you want to do is you mark your calendar, you set an alarm right now for next Monday, because for the next, including today and the next 3 weeks, for the whole 4 weeks, I'm going to address this topic because it's crucial, crucial, crucial. And out of all the things that I've learned and I've done over the last 20 years of deep, deep inner work and healing, one of the most profound pieces I've seen in myself and in the clients that I work with is to learn how to set healthy boundaries to learn how to put yourself first and to feel good about it and to be centered and to be grounded and to have that freedom that will create a lot of safety in your life as well. Because as women, specifically, also not only women, however, I just see it more prominent in them. You being able to set healthy boundaries and you being able to teach that to your children will determine actually on the level of stuff that they're gonna let in. Yeah, I'm not gonna go deeper into that, but it's really so crucial. So for the next 7 days, if you are in, write in the comment section, yes, I'm in, and come back on Monday, next Monday, set an alarm right now, put it in your calendar, block 20 minutes, and I'm gonna talk about why everyone wins. Everyone wins when you put yourself first. Okay, thank you so much for being here. I'm always super excited to spend this time here with you. I wish you an incredible, beautiful rest of your day. And tune in right now. What's one thing that you could do even right now for the next 5 minutes that will get you to the point or will propel you forward on the path of self-care, self-love. And being who you are in this very moment. Much love. I'll see you Monday. Come back Monday. Set it in your calendar here. Set a reminder right now. Open your phone. Set a reminder a few minutes before Monday at 12 p.m. Eastern Time, 9 a.m. Pacific, and I will see you there. Much, much, much love.